how mothers, thoughts also will be disturbing the child, and many people will be thinking that even in most of the happiest situations, that some of the people will lack clarity or will lack, they don't know how to think in a positive way. So he was explaining clearly about all this kind of things. So maybe I think I have to share. This is such a wonderful book. Everyone needs to know in a detailed way.
Your voice a bit faded away.
Oh yeah,
No, in the last 5 seconds.
I know. I was just sharing. Like maybe I have to start like as a chapter by chapter, because every line in this book is too good.
Hmm.
Uh, so he was just saying like how what our true power is. Like we have the unlimited power by not judging us and by not controlling us, and we also need to get out of that comfort zone and should not think any other, like we should not even give a thought to any other things. That's what he says. So
Wonderful.
yeah, wonderful book to say how we can be completely in, how we can live completely in the present.
Hmm.
I don't know whether I have briefed fully or not, but yeah.
So he says, and does he specify what it means to him when he speak about living in the present, or how is it put?
No, he is like a teacher, so he's just briefing in general how a thought patterns have to be and everything.
Hmm.
It's not like what his ideology is about. Yeah. And he said like he went through so many of spiritual centers, and he used to be like Osho. One day Madhu was saying like Osho used to go to a small lake and he just watches the nature and come back. He
Hmm.
is also just like that, and he started to identify like where the thoughts will be going and how many directions, and he has created a circumference, and he created also a center. Like for example, there is a center in the circle, and that center is us. And whenever we go to the perimeter zone, like we go beyond, it's like a shadow, but it is not us where the thought is going. So with all these kind of things he explained.
Very interesting.
Yes, yes,
Hmm.
yeah.
So we have to spend more time in the nature
Yes, we have to spend more time with ourselves too.
with ourselves too. Hmm.
That's, yeah. Yeah. And then he says mandala is just a form of sacred art that depicts the totality of the self.
Mandala is you said something?
It's a form of sacred art that
Hmm.
depicts the totality of the self.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. And the circle represents the intrinsic wholeness of the self. That's what he mentions all.
Hmm.
And I think this book is referred by Dr. Newton Kondaviti.
Okay,
Uh, so,
good to know about a new book.
yes, very wonderful book, very wonderful. Yeah, I think maybe I'll start sharing this from tomorrow.
Yeah. So chapter wise, as you cover, I think that would be better to put things from each chapter.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Wonderful.
Awesome. And I'm so happy to share too. Mandala of Being. Yeah.
Now we are equally happy to hear. Thank you, Nilima.
Thank you. Thank you, Ram.
Thank you, thanks a lot. If you allow Nilima, maybe shall we start?
Yes, 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 please. I think we are already late.
Okay. No, we are not late. We are on time.
Okay.
We are always
I'll
on
be,
time.
yes.
Okay, that was wonderful. The mandala of being, explaining on how to be in the now, or sharing how important it is to be in the now. And what a perfect way to start this session. So let us dive into that essence of being in the now. Cross your legs, friends, one above the other. Kindly take off your glasses if you are wearing any. Clasp your hands, fingers into fingers. Close your eyes and notice yourself so that we bring ourselves into the awareness of being in the now. Any thought either reflects our past or our future, and it is not helping us to be in the now. So acknowledge that thought, don't judge it, don't curse it, just acknowledge it. Just say it's okay to be there. However, you will address it later. You will go back to it later so that your thought subsides. No judgments of if it is a good thought or a bad thought, a good memory or a bad memory, either of the past or the future. Just acknowledge it. Again, you may have a thought. Simply acknowledge it. And your thought will subside. Only life is happening in the now, in this relaxed state. Because we are alive, that's it. In our relaxed posture with our closed eyes, we don't need to go to the past or the future if we wish to be in the now. In that state, there is complete beingness in the now. In that beingness, where the life is happening, see the source of the life. Be with that source of the life that is happening in the now, which is the breath. Just be with the breath. That is being in the now. Just the breath. Last 2 minutes, friends. Let us all be grateful as we end this session that we have gathered here together and were in a unified field, helping each other. Just be grateful to everyone. Let's be grateful to the life and every experience. Let's be grateful to Mother Nature and Mother Earth and every animal being. Slowly bring back your awareness to your surroundings and to your physical body. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly place your hands over your eyes for a few seconds. When you are ready, you may open your eyes and take off your hands. Have some water. Welcome back, friends. Hope you all had a wonderful journey. If you would like to share any experiences, or if you have any questions or any sharings, kindly go ahead and mute yourself and please share. And friends on YouTube, you can type in the chat if you have any questions or if you would like to share anything. Thank you.
Hi Ram, Lakshmi here.
Hi, Lakshmi ji.
Yes, Ram. Hi. Thank you for the guided meditation. It was really wonderful. I was completely very in the very deep state. Sometimes I could not hear music at all. So it was really nice. And when I open my eyes, I feel very refreshed.
That's wonderful to hear. Thank you. Thank you, Lakshmi ji, for sharing. Thank you, Meena ji. Yeah, Lakshmi ji. You want to add something?
Yeah, with respect to experience, as I had, I mean, I thought of sharing this one because I had discussed with you also regarding my dreams. Like I get unwanted dreams, but nowadays also I get dreams. But by the morning I'm awake, like I forget these dreams. So it's like vanishing from my memory. So this is
Mhm.
something what I'm noticing from past 2 to 3 days. Like I'm it's like morning I wake up, but I do not remember anything. It's all vanished.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yes. And now I feel I have a very sound sleep. Yeah, that's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Good to hear this, Lakshmi ji.
Yes, Ram. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Garima ji. Thank you for being here. Anyone else, friends? Okay, then. So we move to the next part. Yes, Meena ji is asking, there are different types of meditation mantra, transcendental breath meditation. Will all these types lead to same result? Meena ji, um, basically meditation is about making our mind empty of thoughts, right? So every practice that we make or we anyone tries is just to reach that destination. And some people use mantras, chantings, but the destination is intended to reach there. However, we mostly we get winded up with the process. It becomes pretty mechanical, chantings and the stuff. So, if we really want to connect to ourselves, if we really want to reach this thoughtless state, observing our breath is the best way. Imagines, we are all born equally to connect to ourselves, to uh, to everything that is there in the universe. Then what about persons, imagine, who are born completely far away? Are they not reachable to this universal source of energy? Of course, yes, because we are all born with that through which we can connect. That is our breath. So, this is the most easy, natural way to connect to ourselves. So I have not practiced meditation mantras, but yes, I did chantings when I was kid. But then I realized, and my path led into meditation. So, however, I have heard people who have tried various meditations, and they came into breath meditation, and they said this is the most effective one for them after practicing so many types of meditations. Patriji had went through various types of practices in this lifetime, and for sure in some of his lifetimes in the past, various other practices. And he came to this conclusion that breath meditation is the simplest, easiest, and the best way to connect to oneself. Hope that answers your question, Minaji. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Sanket, you want to add something?
Yes, sir, I want to add, sir. Because now, like Patri sir, they already experienced all the methods, techniques, and they have come to conclusion. Again, we did not spend that much time. Why we should spend so much lifetimes or years together to know which is best technique? Already experts have gone through it and they have realized this is the best technique. Then we can follow it instead of again. Why should we come from the scratch? We can start from there where the which solution we got from there. You can start again. We not start from the scratch. Why you should spend so much lifetimes or years together again to know which is the best technique again? That just I wanted to add that one, sir.
Thank you, Sanket ji. Yeah, you're right.
Yes. And one more thing, sir. I was listening to question answers of Patri sir. One question they asked Patri sir, like the beginners when they start meditation, they tend to sleep always. Why they are sleeping? Is it correct or wrong? One they asked question, and for that Patri sir has given us excellent answer. Like when a small kid, when he goes to the school in the kindergarten or LKG, he will of course sleep. No, you can't. He will not be conscious full class. He will definitely sleep. In the same way, when we start meditation, we are just like we are just started our schooling. We are just in the kindergarten, LKG. We of course sleep initially. Slowly we practice. We will be in more of conscious state. We started giving this amazing answer. I was like really amazing, excellent answer. I felt. I just wanted to share here. That's it.
Nice one, Sanket. Good to hear.
Yes. Yes,
Good
sir.
to hear
Because
these.
many ask same question. We are sleeping meditation. They all ask when they start meditation. We're sleeping. They keep on asking same question. For that, R is given perfect answer. We are in kindergarten. We sleep. Later on, we will be full conscious. That's it.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Patri
And
sir
I
has right
remember,
answers. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
sorry,
Lakshmi ji. Please
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
I remember in one of the session, Patriji mentioned like getting sleep and meditation is also good. That is called yoga nidra.
Yoga Nidra. Yes,
Yeah,
Yoga Nidra. Correct.
right. So it's nothing wrong. Nothing is wrong in meditation. Whatever has happens, you should just experience it.
Yes, madam. Correct. Yoga Nidra is higher state of sleeping. Sleeping first. Next is Yoga Nidra. Next is meditation. That is higher state is meditation. Yoga Nidra is second state of. It is greater than sleep.
Right.
Wonderful. That's nice to hear these sharings. Thank you, Sanket, Lakshmi, and Meenaji. With your permission, I will pass on to Madhu, who wants to share an article of Osho. Shall we? Shall we listen? Okay, I will pass to Madhu.
Hello, friends. Hope you all had a beautiful meditation and wonderful sharings. And I remember that I had read this topic before, but I would like to read it again. It's Breath, a Bridge to the Universe. It's a talks on Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. Truth is always here. It is already the case. It is not something to be achieved in the future. You are the truth just here and now. So it is not something which is to be created or something which is to be devised or something which is to be sought. Mind is a mechanism of desiring. Mind is always in desire, always seeking something, asking for something. Always the object is in the future. Mind is not concerned with the present at all. In this very moment, the mind cannot move. There is no space. The mind needs the future in order to move. It can move either in the past or in the future. It cannot move in the present. There is no space. The truth is in the present, and the mind is always in the future or in the past. So there is no meeting between mind and truth. The real thing is how to be here and now. Only breathing is constant. So let us understand something about breathing. We are breathing continuously from the moment of birth to the moment of death. Everything changes between these 2 points. Everything changes. Nothing remains the same. Only breathing is a constant thing between birth and death. The child will become a youth. The youth will become old. He will be diseased. His body will become ugly, ill. Everything will change. He will be happy, unhappy, in suffering. Everything will go on changing. But whatsoever happens between these 2 points, one must breathe. Whether happy or unhappy, young or old, successful or unsuccessful, whatsoever you are, it is irrelevant. One thing is certain. Between these 2 points of birth and death, you must breathe. Breathing will be a continuous flow. No gap is possible. If even for a single moment you forget to breathe, you will be no more. That is why you are not required to breathe, because then it would be difficult. Someone might forget to breathe for a single moment and then nothing could be done. So, really, you are not breathing because you are not needed. You are fast asleep and breathing goes on. You are unconscious and breathing goes on. You are in a deep coma and breathing goes on. You are not required. Breathing is something which goes on in spite of you. Your life is your breath. It is one of the constant factors in your personality. That is the first thing. It is something which is very essential and basic to life. That is the second thing. You cannot be alive without breath. So, breath and life have become synonymous. Breathing is the mechanism of life, and life is deeply related with breathing. That is why in India we call it prana. We have given one word for both. Prana means the vitality, the aliveness. Your life is your breath. Thirdly, your breath is a bridge between you and your body. Constantly, breath is bridging you to your body, connecting you, relating you to your body. Not only is the breath a bridge to your body, it is also a bridge between you and the universe. The body is just the universe which has come to you, which is nearer to you. Your body is part of the universe. Everything in the body is part of the universe. Every particle, every cell. It is the nearest approach to the universe. Breath is the bridge. Breath has 2 points. One is where it touches the body and the universe, and another is where it touches you and that which transcends the universe. We know only one part of the breath. When it moves into the universe, into the body, we know it, but it is always moving from the body to the no body, from the no body to the body. We do not know the other point. If you become aware of the other point, the other part of the bridge, the other pole of the bridge, suddenly you will be transformed, transplanted into a different dimension. But remember, what Shiva is going to say is not yoga, it is tantra. Yoga also works on breath, but the work of yoga and tantra is basically different. Yoga tries to systemize breathing. If you systemize your breathing, your health will improve. If you systemize your breathing, if you know the secrets of breathing, your life will become longer. You will be more healthy and you will live longer. But Tantra is not concerned with that. Tantra is concerned not with any systemization of breath, but with using breath just as a technique to turn inward. One has not to practice a particular style of breathing, a particular system of breathing, or a particular rhythm of breathing. No, one has to take breathing as it is. You are not to train the breath. Leave it just as it is. Why such a simple technique? It looks so simple, such a simple technique to know the truth. To know the truth means to know that which is neither born nor dies, to know that eternal element which is always. You can know the breath going out, you can know the breath coming in, but you never know the gap between the two. Try it. Suddenly you will get the point. You can get it, it is already there. Nothing is to be added to you or to your structure. It is already there. Everything is already there, except a certain awareness. So, how to do this? First, become aware of the breath coming in. Watch it. Forget everything. Just watch breath coming in. The very passage. When the breath touches your nostrils, feel it there. Buddha tried particularly to use this method. So, this method has become a Buddhist method. In Buddhist terminology, it is known as Anapanasati Yoga. And Buddha's enlightenment was based on this technique. Only this. Buddha said, be aware of your breath as it is coming in, going out, coming in, going out. So he simply said, be aware. When the breath is going in, move with it. And when the breath is going out, move with it. Do simply this. going in, going out with the breath. If you go on practicing breath consciousness, breath awareness, suddenly one day, without knowing, you will come to the interval. Because as your awareness will become keen and deep and intense, as your awareness will become bracketed, the whole world is bracketed out. Only your breath coming in or going out is your world. The whole arena for your consciousness, suddenly you are bound to feel the gap in which there is no breath. When you are moving with the breath minutely, when there is no breath, how can you remain unaware? You will suddenly become aware that there is no breath, and the moment will come when you will feel that the breath is neither going out nor coming in. The breath has stopped completely. In that stopping, the beneficence, this one technique is enough for millions. Only one technique, and thousands have attained enlightenment through it. So it's from this the Book of Secrets by Osho. Yeah. So I think today we had the same question, Meena. I think we got the answer here. Yeah. So any other sharings, friends? Anything else you want to share? Yeah. Thank you, Lakshmi. So yes, at the end, we don't need to go through many techniques. We have Buddha who said the same thing. We have Lord Shiva saying the same thing. And every master, Osho, is saying the same thing. Just become aware of your breath. Nothing else to do. Nothing else. No chanting. No any other work. No complex things. This is so simple. You have to take simple things and practice it more. Then we can attain what these wonderful masters have attained. So thank you, friends. So we will see each other again tomorrow at 6 a.m. Germany time, which is 10:30 a.m. India time, and 5 a.m. UK time, and 11 p.m. US time, CST time. Yeah. So till then, have a lovely night, and see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.